Talk about the challenges their offense brings to you guys on defense.
They're a really explosive group. They do like the tempo better than anyone we've ever seen. They've got 4 seniors on the line, so that's a big challenge for us. And of course, they have 4 seniors on the D line, so it'll be a great matchup up front. And then, of course, defense, they have some playmakers. Of course, shot open, and then they have Corey coming, Katie Cannon. So they have some playmakers, and then of course, Darius Stedman. He's been playing really good. And Sharpling, he's just a playmaker.
How aware do you have to be of Coleman because of using him on the short screens to go deep, also put him in the backfield? How aware do you have to be of where he is?
I mean, he's a playmaker, so you got to know where he's at all the time. And I know Coach B and the coach staff, that's a worked up for him to give him a hard time up there.
Like I said, still not been playing well today. Clearly, he got hurt. What do you know about Chris Johnson? Did you get a chance to watch film yet? He's a little bit different than the other two guys.
Yeah, he's a runner, so that's respect. But of course, he's not afraid to play the ball downfield. Of course, we got to get of course, no one should be able to. But their thing is just like us, next man up. So.
When you only have like one half film on the quarterback, I mean, he really hadn't taken the step in the game until September of last season, until he got in against Oklahoma State. Does that make it harder for a defense?
I guess to some extent, but you just got to work with what you got.
I mean, were you surprised? I mean, this is a guy who's playing receivers the last 2 months, and he comes in there, and what were your impressions of him? What have you seen?
I mean, he can throw the deep ball pretty well, so that's all we need.
Last time you guys lost at home was to Baylor in 2013. How much pride do you guys have in protecting the Carter?
We have a saying BGC, and that's protect the Carter, so we take it very seriously here. And that's just one thing we don't like to do with the Rockers and Carter.
Josh, I know the focus is on this week, this game. But one thing Coach Patterson has said in the last couple of days is the fact that while the games haven't gone the way you wanted them to this last couple of weeks, there's been signs of what the future holds with some of the guys that have had to step up, some of the guys that have had to have their roles increased. What does it do for you guys looking ahead when you know that there's guys that next man up, but they're having to be up quicker than expected?
It just gives you hope that next year that they know what this feels like. They know what this loss feels like. They know what it feels like to play in the big game. Because we saw Allie going there and get to play against Oklahoma. No freshman is expecting to go on the road and play in front of 85,000 coming straight out of high school. So now that he knows what it feels like to play in front of 85,000, next time we put him in a situation like that, he won't react the same way he did. He knows what it feels like. He'll be able to play faster, and it'll just be easy like that to him.
Injuries are obviously part of the game, but you guys have had way more than your share. I mean, even, Coach B has announced he's never quite seen anything like it. You would all say, hey, we've only had a little less injuries, a few more veteran guys out there. Maybe things would be a little different right now.
I mean, yeah, you can, but woulda, shoulda, coulda. That's really what it comes down to. Because of course, we would love to have Trevor and Josh out there, but of course we couldn't. So we had to work with what we got.
Well, what does it say that even without those guys, you were able to take Oklahoma right up to the finish there and have a chance to win?
I mean, that's just what we do at TCU. Next man up, so it doesn't matter.
Does that give you a little bit of confidence going into Baylor?
Yeah, it gives everyone a great confidence boost. We were able to go out there without our 2 best players and losing them by 1. Even though it's a loss, that still is a huge confidence boost to the whole team.
Well, whether it's Oklahoma, or in this case it would be Baylor, as much as you want to win, is it also fun to play the role of spoiler?
Yeah, that's what we've been doing since we got the Big 12. Is just playing spoiler and beat teams that nobody's really expected. No one expected us to beat Oklahoma last year for 25th and therefore.
Josh, speaking of confidence, I mean, those watching the game last week that might not have known who Josh Carraway was saw you get 2.5 sacks. How much confidence does that give you moving ahead to Baylor this week as an individual?
I mean, it gives you confidence, but that's not what I'm worried about. I don't really care about stats. I'm just worried about wins.
Talk about Shopland a little bit, the challenge he presents this week.
I mean, he's a hard runner. And he works well with the way that offense comes. The play option, run option read, all that stuff. Just really keeps the linebackers and the D-line on their toes. So when he sees it all, he gets it well.
You and the whole defensive line were able to really get pressure last week. What worked well for you? What do you guys have to keep doing this week to kind of keep that up?
I mean, we just had to keep the line on their toes and keep the quarterback contained. I know he's going to try to run, and that's his first option. So, I think that's what we try to do against Oklahoma is keep them contained. And of course, we have to do a better job of wrapping up. I think we do that with a really good chance.
Not only do you have Shotgun Wood, but you got Devin Shakin too. Talk a little bit about comparison.
Yeah, I think he's a little bit bigger back, so he's a little bit taller. And I think he runs well too. You see him more down like the red zone. He likes to put his head down and really get those extra yards.
Previously, these games were played earlier during the season. Do you like it being like this time during Thanksgiving? Does that mean a lot for you?
I don't really care. The Big 12 sets the schedules. I just go by.
The reason why I ask that because being around Thanksgiving and get a chance to bond with your teammates, and especially during this time of the year.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I've been doing it every year, so it's nothing new. And, of course, I miss Thanksgiving food, but I think my family said we make so.
Two more questions. Just out of curiosity, you guys aren't the only team that's banged up here. Pretty much all the contributors right there, seen a bunch of injuries. And we've seen this around the country too. Does it seem like things have been more physical this year, or can you put your finger on any reason why we're seeing all these injuries?
I have no idea. I have no idea where they're injuries. I really think everyone else end up because.
Well, not quite like you, but still, Baylor's got a long injury list for this game too.
Yeah, I really have no idea.
Anything else for Josh?
What are you expecting out of the student section and fans this week?
I'm expecting they'll be there. What time is the game at?
6:30.
6:30? They'll probably be there at 4 o'clock. So, yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks, John.